don't, nigga. Like I've been telling you niggas. LeBron James got his monkey ass on the stage last night after the game, 2 nights ago, and said, man, I wonder why I ain't get more MVP votes. And I sat up here and told you clowns. AD led the Lakers in scoring, rebounds, blocks, steals, every other category except for assists. But you motherfuckers ran around here calling LeBron James the motherfucking MVP. No, that shit got exposed tonight. LeBron James came up small and wet the fucking bed in the fourth quarter of the game. AD scored 8 points in the fourth quarter and saved the game. I don't care about the motherfucking, oh, we got the dub, that's what matters. No, your fucking king, who went up on the stage and cried like a bitch, straight bitch, came up short. He had win the game itis, and that sorry ass motherfucker almost cost him the fucking game. He fell down the last possession before AD hit the 3. This nigga was scared to shoot it on Murray. He gave the ball up. He had Murray one-on-one. He was scared to shoot on Murray. This nigga ain't no fucking king. That nigga's a goddamn fraud. And I've been telling you niggas, AD been the MVP. All you hoe ass niggas, there's some hoes in this house. 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 Your king might be a role player. That's what James told you, right? That's what the fuck I'm telling you too. Your king might be a role player. Shout out to, and did you see LeBron James look at the end of the game? Did you see LeBron look on his face when they gave the ball to AD? LeBron was looking stupid as a bitch like, huh? I thought I was the MVP. Why I ain't get more votes? Cause you suck, nigga. You did all that front running in the first half, nigga, and AD had to come save your ass like he been doing all season. You fucking bum.
You can't front run in the first half of the game when it's another half of the game.
Like that the clown he is.
Front run in the first
and I'm about to show you the last few possessions of the game.
That was just stupid.
And we're gonna actually also show LeBron after AD hits the shot and how happy he was and when he hugged him and was jumping around with the rest of the team, because that's what teammates do. I mean, you got 15 people on the team. You got 12 players out there in that rotation with the Lakers, and getting that. You watch The Last Dance. MJ said he was mad about Barkley winning the MVP over him, and also when Malone won the MVP over him. He said he felt some type of way. He was mad about it. He went on the court and he just went off. But he expressed his frustration. So you got a problem when LeBron do it, but you don't have a problem when anybody else do it. Kobe also expressed his frustration when he didn't win MVP. So this leads me back to what I was saying about this nigga. It's an obsession with LeBron because you don't hold these same players to the same standards. You don't criticize these other players the way you criticize him. And I got a video of him just flat out saying, I hate this nigga LeBron. I was playing back. Let me show you this shit.
Pissed me off. That's my true answer. It pissed me off because out of 101 votes, I got 16 first place votes. That's what pissed me off more than anything.
Complaining that he didn't get,
not saying that
votes.
The
not that he
winner
didn't
wasn't
win.
deserving of the MVP.
He complaining of how low his first place votes were.
That pissed me off.
Not that he didn't win.
And
about the vote.
I finished second a lot in my career.
Wasn't even close.
Either from a championship and now 4 times as the MVP. Like I said, I never came into this league saying let me be an MVP or be a champion. I've always said I just want to get better and better every single day, and those things that take care of itself. There's some things that's just out of my hand and some things you can't control, but it pissed me off. I don't know how much we are really watching the game of basketball, or we just in the.
He's saying he pissed off. He only got 16 votes.
Mode.
Not that he didn't win it.
Narrative.
That he got 16 first place votes.
That's not him crying, I didn't win it. And then he explains, I finished second a lot of times. So it's not like it's something normal. It's not like it's something new. I mean, excuse me. It's not something new that he finished second. He's complaining about the votes. And if he feels some type of way about only getting 16 votes when plenty of people said they think he is the MVP, and it's debatable. You can say Giannis the MVP. I even said I'd give it to Giannis. Even though when you look, you talking about the narrative. Yeah, people run with narratives. Even though you look at Giannis and you look at the Lakers, both of them got an all-star. Everybody like, oh, he don't have AD. AD can't play for every team. But when LeBron is not on the court, the Lakers' offense is ranked in like 29th. And when he's on the court, they're ranked number 2. It's about being most valuable to your team. When Giannis is off the court, the Bucks still win games. Even in the playoffs, the only game they won when Giannis didn't even play.
Know what I'm saying?
We're talking about valuable. Most valuable to your team. Just like when Kobe lost to Steve Nash. They were saying Steve Nash was more valuable to his team, but Kobe had better numbers. But the whole offense ran through Nash, and without Nash, they stagnated on the court. They need him to control the ball, to control the tempo of the game, make the plays and shit. Plus, he scores. So it was about most valuable is a whole different story. Now, AD do lead in scoring. He 1 point ahead of LeBron. The numbers is actually similar when it comes to offense, except for assists. I think AD 1 rebound ahead of him, 1 point ahead of him. And LeBron leading in assists. AD leading in all the defensive categories. Of course, he a better defender than LeBron. Ain't nobody gonna deny that. But as far as the team, LeBron is the most valuable. And when he's scoring 30 or more, they only lost once. They was undefeated at first. They only lost once. When LeBron scored 30 or more, they always win. Now tonight, he scored 20 plus in the first half. AD had 9. Second half, AD took over. They killed him. He hit the game winner. AD killed him. Not the Lakers killed Denver, because that game was close. And AD hit a big time shot. It was clutch. His first game winner in the playoffs. And I'm pretty sure he'll have more. And I hope he have more, because he's one of my top 10 players that I root for. But I'm just showing you how I debunk the dumb shit these niggas be saying. For you to have any type of basketball IQ, you wouldn't say the dumbass shit that he says. But other dumb niggas with low basketball IQ agrees with the shit he said, because they don't know shit about basketball. So when you don't know shit about basketball and you hear somebody talking about basketball and you don't know shit, you think they know something just because they quote a stat that they just read, that you just read on the same screen. He just saying it to you. It don't mean he know basketball. You could do the same shit he doing. Look at the score. Look at the stats. Oh, LeBron scored this. Davis scored this. Rondo scored this. Oh, I'm going to get a video and I'm going to just say it. And people think I know what I'm talking about. That's easy. A report come out saying this, that, and the third. I just quote it inside of a video. People think you know what he talking about. This is what Ticket does. Sources. The man said he had a text that LeBron wanted to fight Kyrie. No reports came out about that. So only one source. Your source must be lying, a bullshit ass source, because no other person, no other reporter, no other player ever came out and said that was true. All players came out and said no one is beefing, it's just different opinions on a situation, but everybody has the same intent. But he's talking about he got this text. Nigga, you need to throw your motherfucking phone in the water. Go stomp that bitch. Go through the people's elbow on that motherfucker. Cause something ain't right with you and your source that you keep lying about. And got no fucking sources. I got a source that told me you ain't make it to the G League. You was rejected. You talk about MVPs. How many points you average in the G League? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait. Rejection, nigga. That's why you on the videos hating. Every video that come up, every word that come out your mouth is hate. You gotta hate. That's how you survive. You the black Skip Bayless. Your whole YouTube persona is to go at LeBron. That's how you get your views. That's how you get people to buy into what you saying. You got a lot of bronzexuals, they see LeBron James' name, they just clicking. Good or bad, they gonna click. Especially all the people that hate LeBron or hate on LeBron, they see that name, they gonna click. Then they hear you hating, oh, you feel how they feel in their heart. Man, I just hate this nigga. I really don't have a reason, I just hate him. And he feel the same way, so I agree. That's what goes on. It's not about basketball with y'all. Because if it was about basketball, people would call him out. Why you don't break down the game, yo? Why you don't show us footage and show us where the defense stepped it up, where the coach made the adjustments? How these players scored all these points? How they were stopped after they scored all them points? When the coach made the adjustment and the team did what the coach tell them to do. That's basketball. That's basketball IQ. But your bitch ass just want to get on here and hate. That's all the fuck you do. Just get on here and run your motherfucking mouth. And just like I did when I came on the nigga channel, I made him look stupid. I made him look so stupid, he started muting my mic and try to make it like I'm not answering a question that he asked me, and he'll mute my mic. Like, yeah, you ain't got nothing to say. You ain't got nothing to say. As soon as he unmute my mic, I said, man, you had my mic muted. He's like, no, I ain't had your mic muted. Nigga, you did have it muted. He did it 4 times, and I called him out on it 4 times. After I made him look stupid with hitting him with all facts. Because I got basketball IQ. He don't. That's why he didn't make the G League. He don't have a basketball IQ.
Exactly, Elder. And you know why? And you know why, Elder? And I'm gonna tell you something, Elder. Because when you got a voice like I do, bro, and you use it, and it's all these people that hit me up that want to use their voice, but they already know what the repercussions gonna be, so they don't say nothing. That's why I come on here and I be the voice for them, because the people in the media refuse to be that voice because they know they'll be ostracized by him for doing that. See, he can't fuck with me because I don't work for them. See what I'm saying? That's why CJ came in here.
Bro, he don't even know you. He don't even know you exist.
They dudes call LeBron James.
You're a fucking insect.
He told him that.
A bloodsucker.
Everybody knows that though.
A dick rider. He don't even know you, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
It's the same thing as LeVar Ball. You tearing other people down in the midst. That's not cool. It's true, bro. Elder, if I tell you to go on TV and shit on one of my teammates,
He's not tearing other people down, because when it comes time to pay money in the league, those cats still get paid.
Come on, Elder, man.
But hey, you said this earlier. Here's LeBron. He takes a guy, Brian Windhorst, who was a nothing. He was a nothing. High school reporter. Brought him all the way up to the highest level, got him at the highest level degree, and you can't expect a little bit of loyalty.
No, I'm not saying that. I agree with you.
No, you said that.
No. I said I'm not.
Now watch these niggas catch him in a lie. And if they wasn't there to catch him in that lie, he would run with it. He would tell y'all this lie and run with it wholeheartedly. But they gonna catch him in a lie.
I mean, goddamn though. The man is
a
man, right?
Here's the key though. What he's done
right after this, I'm gonna explain that whole D Wade situation.
I'm not saying that Antetokounmpo wasn't the MVP. You heard
and how players get traded, all that shit.
I said he's in the top 5. I just said under AD.
Hey, the work that LeBron did, was it worthy of an MVP? Yes or no?
He's third in my page. I had Giannis.
People don't know. Only reason why Pippen ain't get traded is because of the GM that Joe and keep trying to talk shit about.
You miss what I'm saying.
Don't want to trade Pippen.
Vote for me.
No. What I'm saying, no. The vote is already over with. You had the whole media. You had Stephen A. Snitch, all them dudes on TV doing that because you instructed them to do it. And that's why Chris Broussard, Chris Broussard, who's a man of faith, refused to do it. He refused to do it.
Again, what LeBron is saying to them is,
trade team to team, and it didn't work.
If I have
That's why
earned
he mad.
the right to be called an MVP, if I'm in that category, I should get your vote. Now, do I agree with that? No.
But Elder, if you think Elder, but okay, Elder, if you and me, we
that's
cool.
What they do.
I'm saying, if you and me, we
get
cool.
mad at that
no,
bull.
what I'm saying is this is my whole problem right here, right? This is my only problem, bro. The same way Kobe, the same way Magic, the same way all the greats did in the game. Even Michael, what he did with Scottie. He always bought and praised those. They always praised the other guy and brought them along. Even with Kobe. Bro, the man set up there. Hold on. AD did not get one vote. You don't think that's criminal?
He got two.
Say what?
He got two. I saw the vote. He got two.
Oh, excuse me. He got 2 votes. And LeBron crying about getting 16. And AD got 2. How many 2 votes? And he
Look how he just lied about the votes. And if he wasn't there to correct them, he'd have told y'all AD didn't even get a vote, and he would have ran with it. This the shit I be talking about.
LeBron is doing. But I was there at the press conference when LeBron James said at 18 years old what his goals were. And LeBron is totally different than Magic. He's totally different than Kobe. He's totally different than MJ. His whole goal is to be the richest athlete of all time. And the moves he's making is to get him to his goal. To me, that's all political. That's behind the scenes. When you're on that court, I'm being entertained. Just like when I sit down in front of a movie, do I want to know all the behind the scenes stuff that took place to get Wesley Snipes out there to act out in New Jack City? No. Just get up there and entertain me. That's what I'm paying.
I'm not saying that, Elder. All I'm saying is don't tear down your teammates. Don't tear down your teammates and other people in the league along the way. You having to be successful. Told you. CJ just told you. How, you know how many people LeBron James have ruined their lives with their family because of the fact that he asked them, listen, let me finish. He asked them to come to a place with them. Hold on, let me finish. You asked them, CJ, what did you say? Hold on. What you say, CJ? Hold on. What you say, CJ? What you said? Hold on, let me ask him what he said. What you say, CJ? Unmute yourself. What you said? Go ahead, CJ. You on mute. Go ahead, CJ. What you said?
Yeah, what I said is that they basically call LeBron, and I'm basically in so many words, he gives them the okay.
Now I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the part where you was talking about how he ruined the guys' lives by having to come play with them, and then they don't trust him. They can't trust him because he traded them after they bought their whole family and everything off his word to come play with him. Then he snake him and go trade him and do some dumb shit after he asked them to do all that sacrificing just to come play with him, take a pay cut and all that shit. Go ahead, CJ, speak on that.
Nah, brother, I don't know about all that, but the only thing he told me is that you can't. The worst thing he said in the NBA is having a teammate that's a superstar that you can't trust.
Now check out how he lied right there and tried to say the dude said that LeBron be ruining people's lives and shit, getting them to come to Cleveland and then trade them. And the dude said he don't know about all that. He never said that. So why he just try to lie like that? And ain't no, both of them on here talking to him and nobody agrees with the shit he's saying, and it's showing that he's a proven liar. Now,
know
far
what I'm
as
saying?
people getting traded and shit like that, all right, all superstars, the franchise player of the team, they have influence over trades. The GM talk to them about players that they're thinking about getting and the players that they say they're going to get. They ask the franchise player first, what do you think about it? Regardless what decision they're going to make, they got to ask him. Same shit they did with MJ. Even when Charles Barkley wanted to team up with Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Jordan ain't want him coming down there, though. And you already know he ain't sharing that ball with motherfucking Barkley. And they going to have to trade Pippen to do it. Nah, why would he do that? When Pippen is comfortable with being a second option and don't want the ball too much. Barkley wants that ball. So, of course. Now, the franchise player, they going to talk to him. And, yeah, they going to see what he think. Now, players get they self-traded all the time
from the way they perform. You can't come to my team and you underperforming. It's still a business at the end of the day. So if you underperforming, you're not playing up to what we expected and what you told us how you was going. Yeah, nah, you gotta go. It ain't nothing personal. It's a business. You've been in this motherfucker almost as long as I've been in here. You've been in here long enough to know this is a business. And if you ain't playing, you ain't out this bitch balling. Yeah, it's better take your shit and ball to the next fucking city. Now the situation with D Wade, and you can go Google it, you can go find it. It's on the internet. All you gotta do is Google this shit. They might even play the whole audio back to you when David Griffin was talking, and they asked him about the trades, and he said the main trade they went to LeBron and asked him about was the trade with D Wade, because they wasn't going to trade him without talking to LeBron first. But LeBron had no say in it, like no influence. He said y'all got to do what y'all got to do. That means if y'all feel as though he need to stay, he gonna stay. If y'all feel as though he need to go, then the nigga gotta go. They never said he said trade him. Yeah, LeBron said trade Wade. No, he never said that. He said y'all just gotta do what y'all gotta do. This is 2018 when the team was all blowing 20-point leads and the locker room was so fucked up with Isaiah Thomas and all that. They traded D Wade back to Miami for a pick. And they asked LeBron before they traded him, you know what I'm saying? So he won't be blindsided that they just traded him without even talking to him first. And he told them, y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. And Wade wasn't playing. Wade one of my favorite players, and he just wasn't Wade no more. So he talking about this buyout and all that, man. Wade wasn't gonna stay in Chicago. Chicago wasn't trying to keep him. Because if Chicago wanted to keep him, they'd have kept his ass. Wade wasn't Wade no more. It was the ending for Wade. He couldn't jump no more. He couldn't do it. It was the end. That's what happens in basketball. You flame out. His fire wasn't burning no more. But just because he got traded, that don't mean LeBron said trade him. And just proving that this man just lied. That's the shit I be talking about. Niggas make narratives and run with them. That's what LeBron just said. We be too caught up in the narrative. He caught up in a narrative that he got to spin. And look, these two dudes on here, they not running with his narrative. And he looking stupid. He's scrambling right now. You looking real stupid. Bro, that never happened. And we know plenty of instances where LeBron and got these niggas money. Look at JR. JR got paid. That's one of the reasons why the Cavaliers didn't have the money to go get this player and that player, because they was tied up in two contracts, J.R. Smith and Tristan Thompson. LeBron made sure they got paid. So him saying he fucking up people's lives and stuff like, who's alive? Delonte West? The nigga who fucked his mother? I believe he fucked his life up. Nigga, I would have too. The fuck? Yeah, my mother out of order for fucking a nigga, but you out of order too, bitch. You my brother. I still gotta deal with her after the fact. Nigga, you out of here. Yeah, I will ruin your life too. The fuck? That's the only thing you can say, but why did he just lie like that? That's the point that I'm making. Why did he just come out and lie like that? It don't make sense. Why? Bro. And like the dude, I'm gonna play it in a minute. The dude gonna say, as far as the basketball shit, people be more concerned what goes on after the what's on the court. Bro, that's the shit I be talking about. That's where the bronzexuals and the little dyke shit come in. Y'all little dykes. Y'all too emotional, worry about what the man do in his spare time. I'm talking about the shit on the court. This is journalism. I'm reporting the games. I'm commenting on the game. I'm analyzing the game, and I'm bringing it to the people who don't understand the shit. Because a lot of times when you see shit like a player might drop 17 in the first half, and then the second half he probably only scored 8 points. Is a reason why that happens, because the coach make the adjustments and the team play it out. They carry out the orders, and that's what helps you understand how these players be getting shut down, how these players be getting slowed down, how these players be getting stopped. That's what you supposed to do, but he ain't doing that. He just want to run with false narratives and lies and shit. And and you see the dude, CJ, come on, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know about all that. Nigga, I ain't say all that. You just lied. And the other dude just called him a liar. He not running with them narratives that you creating, nigga. Calm that shit down. You better simmer. And simmer the fuck down.
He will put people in uncomfortable situations. But I've never seen LeBron take bread from people.
He took $10 million he took $10 million from D Wade.
Man, come on.
And then took another $8 million from him. And then took another $8 million from him when he took that buyout from Chicago, came and took less money to sign in Cleveland, and then he sent that nigga back to Miami. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Told that man to opt out of his deal in Miami.
Want to go that route?
Told that man. Go ahead.
D Wade should have never been in that situation. Because Miami and Riley should have respected him enough to treat him like Kobe got treated.
I agree. Listen.
You can't say you agree after you just said it's LeBron's fault. See, that's a contradiction. He's a hypocrite. I told y'all that, and I'm exposing it. And that's what I've been doing the whole time. Even all you trolls and ticket fuck boys, Pennywise TV fuck boys coming here running your motherfucking mouth. Come on, keep running your mouth. Keep coming in here running your mouth. You know what I mean? Y'all just sound comical. Like, I laugh. I get a great laugh before I lay down and go to sleep off that shit. But look what he just said about Wade. How the fuck LeBron took money from him? LeBron ain't in there making no deals with him. He got an agent for that. Your agent go in there and negotiate deals. If the Bulls wanted him, like I just said, they'd have kept him. It wouldn't have been a buyout. You don't have to give a player a buyout. You don't have to trade him. Now it might show difference on the court, but he fucking his own career up if he don't go out there and perform. Same shit with Kyrie before they traded him. LeBron told him not to trade him. And Kyrie said he gonna go get surgery and such and such. Like, he threatened him. Which I doubt he would have did. You think he gonna fuck his own career up? Make his stock go down? This shit is a business. He'd have went out there, they'd have played, he'd have played how he been playing because he need the motherfucking money. And especially since he want to lead a team, other teams gonna be watching him and see how he performs. So he still gotta perform at the level that the people expect, so he could get his money. Dumbass niggas like Ticket be saying the dumbest shit because, like I just said, he's a dumbass nigga. It's common sense. But y'all niggas ain't seeing that. Wade got a buyout because he wanted to come down there and play with LeBron and figure he could help him win a championship, but Wade wasn't the same Wade. Same shit he did with D Rose. He tried to revive D Rose's career. Come on down here, play with me like we was already going to do before we made the big three in Miami. It supposed to have been D Rose, Wade, and LeBron. But Chris Bosh got involved. And that's when they went back to Miami. Wade was already leaving Miami. He took that nigga down there. He got the money. He didn't play how he supposed to play. LeBron told the Cavs, do what y'all gotta do. Do what y'all feel is best for the team. The man ain't worried about nobody feelings and shit like that. Like I said, it's a business. Niggas, you gotta go out there and play. If you playing how you supposed to play, it ain't no problem. So we ain't gotta worry about that. Cause we know how you're gonna play. We know what he gonna do. And to touch on that part in the beginning with this clown ass nigga Ticket. In the clutch, LeBron shoot a high percentage out of him and MJ. They shoot a higher percentage than Kobe in the clutch. Field goal percentage and 3-point percentage is higher. Game winners in the playoff. Who got the most all time? LeBron. So for niggas like Ticket, he gotta prove it every game. He gotta hit every single shot, even if he miss it. Is the problem? They miss more than they make. Every great player in the league, every great player in NBA history, they miss more than they make. But they make enough of them. And that's when they do the statistics. They do their math and see how much they make average, what's their average in field goal percentage and all that in the clutch. LeBron's in front of Kobe. LeBron got more game buzzer beaters than all three of them, but more playoff wins in all time. NBA history. The most playoff wins. And Derek Fisher even went on there and said he only in that, and we know why he up in that all-time list, while Derek Fisher up in that all-time list, and he said because of guys like LeBron, I was hanging on their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Kobe and all the other teams that he played with the great players who made it possible for him to win those playoff games. He said it was because of dudes like LeBron, the leader, the main focus of the team, them players. So when you talk about clutch, you could go ahead and just Google it. It ain't like I'm telling you something that's a lie. Everything I'm going to tell you, everything that I told you, you could go Google the shit. It's facts. It ain't like I'm saying my opinion. Like I told you, he's not even my favorite player. He's one of my favorite players. But you could go Google this shit. He's shooting a higher percentage than Kobe in the clutch. In the playoffs, he got more game winners than Kobe. He got more buzzer beaters than Mike. That's clutch shit. That man been shooting clutch shots his whole fucking career. He done made clutch baskets. So why be selfish and try to take something from another player, especially a star like AD, a young brother, and he part of his. That's another thing that don't make sense when he be saying the dumbass shit. Yo, he part of Clutch Sports. That's his money. That's his future. On top of that, because LeBron gonna retire soon. Everybody, come on, man, he at the end. Y'all know he at the end. He gonna retire soon. But who the top nigga on Clutch Sports? You look at it, his whole list of players. It's AD and then it's Ben Simmons. And we already see what Ben Simmons doing. He can't even shoot. But AD is the future of Clutch Sports right now. So of course he wants you to get that publicity. He wants you to take them shots. He wants you to hit them shots. He wants you to be a beast. As far as MVP voting, AD was in the MVP. He was top 5 in the MVP race this whole fucking year. So I don't understand what y'all saying when y'all be like, oh, he ain't the MVP, AD the MVP, but they ain't giving him his props. Actually, he was in the top 5 in the MVP race. Both of them. 2 Lakers was in the top 5 MVP race this year. See, y'all don't pay attention to shit. Y'all just listen to this bitch. This old hoe ass nigga keep talking instead of doing your own research. And I've been saying that for a minute. Y'all don't do your own research. Y'all just run with the shit these fuck niggas say. Nah, do your research. The man got votes in the MVP shit, and he was top 5 in the shit. And then I broke down why he's not number 2 in the MVP votes, because it's more than just stats. They show you that with so many MVP nominees and people who candidates and people who won awards. It's more than just the stats. Look at Steve Nash. He averaged 15 points. He got an MVP over Kobe. The fuck? It's more than just the stats. It's how valuable you are to your team. And yes, Giannis was very valuable. And y'all try to discredit my man Chris Middleton having a 50-40-90 season. Go Google what 50-40-90 season is. It's a rare group. Everybody don't do that. LeBron ain't even got a fucking 50-40-90 season. That means you're an elite player. He's an all-star. Yeah, he's up there. 50-40-90, he just ain't getting the credit from the media because it was part of a narrative. They wasn't even counting this nigga as an all-star, and he made the all-star team, but they was making it like he not even a fucking all-star. Put some respect on that man's name. He earned that shit. He an all-star. 50-40-90. If people don't understand what that means, that's 50 from the field, 50 from the field, 40 from 3, 90 from free throw. Everybody don't do that. The fuck? Nigga, 17 years. LeBron don't got one of them. Not 1 year he shot 50-40-90. So stop discrediting that man. But I'm in it right now. And this is just part 2. And this ain't even, I ain't even gonna say it's part 2. This a short intermission, because I just had to put this together real quick, because this clown, he just, that shit was ridiculous. But part 2 of the ticket, lies, facts over feelings. That's ready. I'm ready to upload it. That's coming out next.
I love it. I hate this nigga LeBron.
Hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.